Hello, and welcome to my channel, From Story to Speech English. You are not tired because your body is weak, but because your spirit is heavy. You wake up and already feel that you are behind. You chase results, scroll through your feed without stopping, drown in noise, and even at night your rest does not give you peace. We call this burnout. But Miyamoto Musashi, the greatest swordsman Japan ever knew, would call it something else: the absence of inner balance. He would say, "Your tiredness comes not from what you do, but from why you do it." Musashi fought in more than 60 duels, many of them to the death. He trained every day, carved small statues, wrote books, meditated in caves, and never burned out. Why? Because he lived with direction, with simplicity, and with inner quiet. While the world runs in circles of pleasure and approval, Musashi's energy came from the straight path he chose for himself. That is why he was never tired. And how can you stop feeling tired? Chapter 1. The moment you lost your energy. You were not always so exhausted. There was a time when effort inspired you, when difficulties lit something inside you. But at some point, you started fighting with yourself, chasing goals that were not yours, comparing, overthinking, trying to please everyone except yourself. This is the moment when energy dies. Musashi understood this early. At the age of 13, he fought a samurai named Aramaki Kihei and won. But instead of celebrating, he went home alone. No parade, no praise, only quiet thinking. He understood that when you fight for approval, you lose your strength. Musashi did not fight to impress others. He fought to understand himself. And this clarity gave him endless energy. You feel tired because your energy leaks through doubt and distraction. Every time you scroll, complain, delay things, or try to prove something, you make holes in your own spirit. The solution is not to rest more. The solution is to become aligned. Decide what is truly important for you and let go of everything else. This is the first step to never feeling tired again. Chapter 2. The weight of the unnecessary. Musashi lived like a ghost, carrying only what he needed. He wrote, "Do nothing that is not useful." He slept on the floor, travelled light, sometimes with no extra clothes. Everything, every thought, every attachment could become a weakness. In our world, it is the opposite. Endless mental clutter, notifications, gossip, obligations, perfectionism. All these are small stones that slowly press on us until they crush us. Musashi got rid of everything that stopped him from moving forward. He did this not for honor, but to survive. He knew that one extra thought in a fight means death. You feel tired because you carry too much, too many open tabs in your mind, too many false duties that give nothing to your soul. Start small. Clean your space. Make your daily routine simpler. Let go of people and habits that drain you. Energy does not come from doing more. It comes from doing less, but with full attention. Chapter 3. Training without motivation. Motivation is a trick. If Musashi waited for inspiration, he would have died in his second duel. Instead, he made discipline the rhythm of his life. He trained in rain, heat, and cold. There are notes saying he spent days practicing one strike, repeating it thousands of times until it became perfect. He once said, "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain." For him, training was not a moment of inspiration, it was a rhythm. When an action becomes a rhythm, it stops exhausting you. Think about brushing your teeth. It doesn't make you tired because it is part of you, not a big achievement. Musashi felt the same about training, writing, and fighting. He didn't try. He became. You feel tired because you depend on your mood. Stop chasing a feeling. Create a rhythm. Do what you said you would do, even when it's boring, even when it's hard. This is how you move from burnout to endless energy, turning effort into part of your nature. Chapter 4. Freedom from results. After many victories, Musashi met his greatest opponent, Sasaki Kojiro, a master known for his speed. They met on a small island in 1612. Kojiro came clean, dressed well, with a polished sword and full confidence. Musashi arrived late, unwashed, with a wooden sword he carved from an oar. The duel lasted only a few seconds. One precise strike, and Kojiro fell. Musashi turned a rearrasant and left without celebration or pride. For him, the goal was not victory. The goal was a clear mind. He was not attached to the result. He was devoted to mastery. You exhaust yourself because you tie your energy to results. Every time you attach your peace to an outcome, you give away your strength. When you act without attachment, you are free. When you move for mastery, not for praise, you become unstoppable. Musashi won, not because he fought harder, but because he fought empty. His mind was quiet, his purpose clear. Let go of attachment to results, and you will find the same energy that carried him through life. Chapter 5. Stillness inside movement. Musashi's energy did not come from anger. It came from inner peace. Between duels, he meditated, drew, wrote, carved wooden figures. He believed that the way of the sword and the way of art are the same. Both require presence, calm, and flow. He said, "By understanding one thing, you know 10,000 things." This means, if you can keep silence in one activity, it will enter all other parts of your life. You feel tired because your mind does not become quiet. You wake up already moving. You eat while moving. Even when you rest, you are still in motion, scrolling, thinking, rushing. A samurai found peace in action. Every swing of the sword was meditation for him. Every breath in battle was calm. Find your stillness in the chaos. Maybe it is in training, writing, walking, or silence. When the body moves but the mind stays still, energy flows without end. Chapter 6. The true source of energy. In the last years of his life, Musashi went to a cave called Rigando. He lived there alone and created the Book of 5 Rings, the wisdom of his whole life collected in one teaching. He said, "True strength comes from fully knowing yourself, without illusions and distractions." The modern world sells you a replacement. Caffeine, comfort, quick pleasures. But none of this fills the soul, because real energy does not come from outside. It is born from inner agreement. When your actions, beliefs, and goals move in the same direction, energy becomes endless. Musashi needed no motivation, no luxury, no approval. He had one thing, clarity. And clarity is strength. If you want to stop feeling tired, stop living a divided life. Stop saying yes to things that do not matter. Stop fighting battles that do not take you forward. Start walking your own path, your dokodo, your path of a single step, where mind, body, and spirit move as one. Then nothing can exhaust you. The path of unbreakable energy. Musashi's secret was not hidden in old scrolls. It was in his choices. He chose simplicity over comfort, rhythm over inspiration, silence over noise, meaning over pleasure. He mastered himself, and by mastering himself, he mastered life. You feel tired because you forgot who you are. You gave your attention to things that do not matter, but you can take it back right now. You don't need more rest. You need more meaning. Wake up and train your mind the way Musashi trained his sword, with patience, clarity, and devotion. Let your actions follow your path. Cut away everything that is not useful. And one day, like the old samurai in the cave, you will understand. You were never truly tired. You were simply out of balance. Find your path, walk it alone, and you will never lose your energy again.